You're welcome to my Father Taught Me series, Volume 5, Series 3, titled The Ugliness of Deception is Exposed by the Beauty of Truth. The above title was better explained in the book of Isaiah, chapter 53, verse 2 to 12. For he shall grow up before him as a tender plant, and as a root out of a dry ground. Unattractive. He had no form nor comeliness. That is, there is no beauty. And when we shall see him, there is no beauty that we should desire him. He is despised and rejected of men, a man of sorrows and acquainted with grief. And we hid, as it were, our faces from him. He was despised, and we esteemed him not. Surely he had borne our griefs and carried our sorrows. Yet we did esteem him stricken, smitten of the Most High, and afflicted. But he was wounded for our transgressions. He was bruised for our iniquities. The chastisement of our peace was upon him, and with his stripes we are healed. All we like sheep have gone astray. We have turned every one to his own way, and the Most High hath laid on him the iniquity of us all. He was oppressed, and he was afflicted, yet he opened not his mouth. He is brought as a lamb to the slaughter, and as a sheep before her shearers is dumb. So he opened not his mouth. He was taken from prison and from judgment. And who shall declare his generation? For he was cut off out of the land of the living. For the transgression of my people was he stricken. And he made his grave with the wicked, and with the rich in his death, because he had done no violence, neither was any deceit in his mouth. Yet it pleased the Most High to bruise him. He had put him to grief. When thou shalt make his soul an offering for sin, he shall see his seed. He shall prolong his days, and the pleasure of the Most High shall prosper in his hand. He shall see of the travail of his soul, and shall be satisfied. By his knowledge shall my righteous servant justify many, for he shall bear their iniquities. Therefore will I divide him a portion with the great, and he shall divide the spoil with the strong, because he hath poured out his soul unto death. And he was numbered with the transgressors, and he bare the sin of many, and made intercession for thee, we transgressors. In view of the above, we can conveniently say, according to the prophecy and hindsight of the spirit of prophet Isaiah, that the ugliness of the serpent's deception has been exposed by the beauty of the truth of Christ in righteousness. And the beauty and righteousness described in the book of Psalms 97, verse 1, 4 to 6, 9 to 10, and 13. O sing unto the Most High a new song. Sing unto the Most High all the earth. For the Most High is great, and greatly to be praised. He is to be feared above all gods. For all the gods of the nations are idols, but the Most High made the heavens. Honor and majesty are before him. Strength and beauty are in his sanctuary. O worship the Most High in the beauty of holiness. Holiness itself is the beauty of truth. And the verse continues, fear before him all the earth. Say among the heathen that the Most High reigneth. The word also shall be established that it shall not be moved. He shall judge the people righteously before the Most High, for he cometh to judge the earth. He shall judge the world with righteousness, and the people with his truth. Now, the ugliness of deception can only be revealed on earth by the power of the elegant dignity and beauty of truth, even in the face of all hidden deceptions on earth. Truth is the power of the heavenly spirit of justice on earth that lives forever, while deceptions are of the power of serpentine spirit of injustice and hell on earth, which kingdom of darkness shall be consigned to hell forever. Only the spiritual beauty of truth can burst the ugly darkness of deception and lies on earth. Unfortunately, flesh and blood gravitate more to the deception of the serpent's make beautiful appearance, uncannily loaded with poisons and filthy maggots, as described by Christ in the book of Matthew chapter 23 verse 27. Woe unto you, scribes and Pharisees, hypocrites! For ye are like unto whited sepulchres, which indeed appear beautiful outward, but are within full of dead men's bones and of all uncleanness. It was this gullible attitude of the flesh and blood to appearances of deception that made Eve fall for the deception of the serpent. When Eve, having been deceived, made this remark in the book of Genesis chapter 3 verse 6. And when the woman saw that the tree was good for food, and that it was pleasant to the eyes, and the tree to be desired to make one wise, she took of the fruit thereof, and did eat, and gave also unto her husband with her, and he did eat. It is the above fatal attractions of flesh and blood to deceptions, presented with appealing appearances, that was described in the book of 1 Corinthians chapter 15 verse 50. Now this I say, brethren, that flesh and blood cannot inherit the kingdom of the Most High, neither doth corruption inherit incorruption. Now, because the first man, Adam, as flesh and blood, who was corrupted by the beautiful appearance of deception presented by the serpent's subtlety to him, Adam, the second man, the quickening spirit, which is Christ, the Messiah from the Most High, was incorruptible, as stated in the book of 1 Corinthians chapter 15 verse 45 to 49. And so it is written, the first man, Adam, was made a living soul, and the last Adam was made a quickening spirit, which is Christ. Howbeit that was not first which is spiritual, but flesh and blood, but that which is natural, and afterward that which is spiritual. That the first man is of the earth, earthly. The second man is the Messiah, Christ from heaven. As the earthy, such are they also that are earthy. And as is the heavenly, such are they also that are heavenly. And as we have borne the image of the earthly, we shall also bear the image of the heavenly. What then can we say about the ugliness of the serpent's deception, as exposed by the beauty of the truth of Christ in righteousness? Very simple. Righteousness is holiness. Holiness is the truth, and the truth is the Spirit of Christ. And Christ is the albatross of deception, destroyed with the words of Christ, which words are spirit and life. John chapter 6, verse 63 to 65. It is the Spirit that quickeneth, the flesh profiteth nothing. The words that I speak unto you, they are spirit, and they are life. But there are some of you that believe not. For Christ knew from the beginning who they were that believed not, and who should betray him. And he said, Therefore said I unto you, that no man can come unto me, except it were given unto him of my Father. Now, the Spirit we listen to dictates our line of actions. However, in whatever form of our actions, we need facts to support it in righteousness or unrighteousness. Here is where the subtle serpent play unhealthy role concerning deceptions, which the serpent presents with 1. Twisted facts of a thief. 2. Misguided lies as presupposed truth. Examples are, ye shall be as gods. Ye shall surely not die. Those were the words, deceptive words of the serpent. The above two weapons of the serpent are part of the very subtle ways by which he achieved its hidden motives of death to Adam and Eve, and as well as to us, the seed of Adam and Eve, to steal, to kill, and to destroy us, humanity, unto death. Just as stated in the book of John chapter 10, verse 10, the thief cometh not but for to steal, and to kill, and to destroy. As opposed to Christ the Messiah, whose words are spirit and life, the type of life stated in the book of John chapter 10, verse 10. I, Christ, I am come that they might have life, and that they might have it more abundantly. The above contrast between Christ and the serpent show the ugliness of the serpent's deception, as exposed by the power of overcoming the serpent displayed by the power of Christ, which clearly demonstrated the power and beauty of truth in the righteousness of Christ, exposing the ugliness of deception inherent of the serpent, which Christ in the end constituted as the ultimate albatross of the serpent and its ugly schemes. Beloved brethren of the world, the ugliness of deception can only be seen by the matured spiritual man spoken of in the book of 1 Corinthians chapter 2, verse 14. But the natural man receiveth not the things of the Spirit of the Most High, for they are foolishness unto him, neither can he know them, because they are spiritually discerned. Notwithstanding, MFTM's messages are spiritually discerned to raise our spiritual consciousness towards the standard demonstrated by Christ. These were achieved through the Spirit and Gospel of Christ, who in humility and simplicity enabled us chew strong meat of the Spirit. And as it was written in the book of Hebrews chapter 5 verse 13 to 14, For everyone that useth milk is unskillful in the word of righteousness, for he is a babe. But strong meat belongeth to them that are of full age, even those who by reason of use have their senses exercised to discern both good and evil. To all of us, messengers of truth of the Most High and Christ, and in the body of Christ, we are enabled to discern both good and evil, with the understanding and application of the spiritual formula given to all believers by Christ, as stated in the book of Matthew, chapter 10, verse 16. Behold, I send you forth as sheep in the midst of wolves. Be ye therefore wise as serpents and harmless as doves. In fact, this verse of Matthew chapter 10, 16 summarized everything about how to go about the commandment of the Most High. The above is the most assured way in which the beauty of truth of Christ and his righteousness shall expose the ugliness of serpents' deceptions to the world. To know that the ugliness of deception is exposed by the beauty of the truth of Christ. Remain blessed. My name is Steve Emmanuel Mojugbe, a messenger, an author, a Nigerian, mftmseries.com. In case of YouTube search, lowercase letters, MFTMS YouTube channel, or Google Steve Mojugbe's YouTube channel. And please click subscribe once as you watch the videos. Remain blessed and thank you for watching.